Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sanjita, and I am a YouTuber for a different game, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. But today, I just want to show off a Minecraft world that I never thought I'd share with the public. I spent a lot of time on it back when I didn't do YouTube at all, and now it just feels like it would be fun to go through this world. So it's been a few years since I've been in it, but I'm looking forward to showing it off. I put a lot of work into it, a lot of time, and I'm proud of the results. I'm no pro or anything, but just wanted to share and show what you think. A lot of my audience doesn't play Minecraft, doesn't know how it works, so I might explain a few basic things. If anyone's watching that doesn't normally watch my channel, thanks for stopping in and let me know what you think of my Minecraft world. Okay, let's go. Mandalore. When I was making this server, I just kept naming it different Star Wars or Dragon Ball Z related names until I got a world I liked. So we're going to start small. This is my original house. We're going to go from the inside out. This was kind of a humble beginning. I used acacia wood, dark oak. I replaced a lot of things with what is it? Black rock. I haven't played Minecraft in forever, so I'm forgetting things. Yeah, but there was just the basic food storage. Let's go to the second story. There's a lot more than this little house, let me tell you. So this was my enchanting room. I had all my enchanting gear. I think a few garbage stuff to enchant just to get some levels. You know, the bookcase, the magical enchanting table surrounded by books. Up here, I think I have some skeleton horses that I came across at one point or another. Yep. They're pretty rare generations, so I was able to tame, I think, 3 of them. I think one of them's wandering around. This is before I got my dog, but I actually named my dog Gus and forgot I had named his skeleton horse Gus. Marv. I think you have to, like, Home Alone. Here's a map of my compound. It's not fully updated. There's some extra stuff here that's not there, but we are right here in the middle, and I kind of made it like a castle compound with a few other outposts or outgrowings. My storage is spread all over the place. We got some magma blocks, some blackstone. That was became my favorite building material once that came out. I think I made this world maybe when it was 1.17. And then I think the last time I actively played it was when the Deep Dark had come out. Oh, that has been blocked off since I first made it. This is kind of a hole in the top of my structure because I eventually did not like how my original house looked, and I just built an enormous nether portal cube around it. This is a storage tower. I think I have the water here just for the ability to rise up. Yeah, you know, nothing too interesting there, but let's go back down. Okay, now is where it's really going to get more substantial. So here is a bird's eye view of everything I have working with. I'm going to look around at different things, but like I said, I hated how my original house looked. Instead of redoing the whole thing, I had so much built up, I just made it into a giant nether portal box. I hope I don't run out of rockets. But over here, we have the Mushroom Kingdom. These are some custom-made mushrooms. I think some of them... No, I grew the mushrooms, I guess. And I built these houses out of mushroom blocks. My plan was to eventually fill all this with villagers, but I think I stopped actively working on the world before then, but still the detail is here. Little, I think they're end rods with mushroom cubes on them. This river here, I think it's technically a river biome or something. I don't know. But I made this whole river, and how I did it, I think I put a bunch of ice blocks on the top, and then I broke them with a pickaxe right over this whole top, so I didn't have to fill it entirely with water. So it's just, I think the top ones are source blocks, and then underneath is just flowing water. Oh, in here, some carrot farms. I have these villagers imprisoned, and they collect, I forget who made the guide that I used to base this off of. It's maybe Mysticat? But it's very simple. I mean, they just go around collecting their carrots, and they filter them in there, and then I sell them eventually. I sell carrots to the farmers when I had a bunch of them. And yeah, lots of carrots. I just stored them when I didn't feel like going through and selling them already. Over here is a wool farm, and I also don't remember how this worked out, but or maybe I manually took the wool and filtered into these boxes, but I looked up some guide where it's just automatically shearing all these colored sheep for different wool colors. That was one of my early huts I used to craft things. And here, this used to be a farm that I used a lot. This was a chicken killing farm. This was an XP farm based on killing chickens and then selling their materials. But the computer I used to play on couldn't handle it. So I just killed all but a few because it would cause a lot of lag. And then I think I sold in here. How do I get in here? Maybe I can't. Did I throw that? I threw some. I forget how to do a lot of things in this game, sadly. But yeah, that's that part. Over here was, do you call it a monster grinder? I don't know. It's where I just, it's all dark in there, so mobs just spawn and they fall to the bottom, and they automatically die, most of them from the magma, and then they drop basic stuff like, yeah, the bones, the feathers, the chicken. And I kind of crafted some trees or made them grow from the 1.16 Nether update. Over here, oh yeah, there's one of the skeleton horses. We have a lava pit. None of this is super coherent or matches itself inside the castle walls, but I just kind of made them different sectors. And I think I individually put down all these flowers. Made a flower farm somewhere, farmed them, and where is the piece of wood that I was sitting on? I wonder if it was like a Netherman, Enderman that took it. Yeah, nice relaxing stroll through the garden. And then some large spruce trees. I think I just grew all these. I think the primary purpose of these was a light source. I don't know. Over here we have, this was going to be my above sea level aquarium. I don't think I got many fish in here, if any. But I put all these kelp in here to make it source blocks of water. If you don't play Minecraft, if you put water up in the air, it'll fall down, but all the blocks underneath it won't be source water blocks. They won't create their own water. They'll just be flowing, and things don't really grow or spawn there. I think let's go up here. I just wanted something at the build limit, which did increase at some point or another. So let's try to land. Okay, so let's get a real bird's eye view. Blocked by some clouds. There's the compound, there's the house. Here's the little town I built. A mansion I was working on. This was probably one of the last things I was building when I quit. And then here is an Atlantis-themed town where most of my villagers are. But yeah, that's the most of the active compound. If I ran out of rockets, I just have to take a pause and start recording again. Let's go down towards the front and look at some of these castle walls more closely. And then the extra town. So the castle walls, I think it started out, it was like a couple short towers I built up as a tunnel or a drop from the level that my house was at. I built this bridge over here, and then I had a couple short towers, one of them leading, we're going to drop down the hole is to my mine, the mines. And this was a bubble elevator back up top, but from there I crafted some, simple material towers, all stone-based, cobblestone, normal stone, some stone bricks, and just built them all the way around. They're not built up inside. They don't have any detail work. So many random blocks from just Enderman. And I didn't even go back and change the light sources. It's just torches because that's what I had. Like, this was one of the earlier things. This gave shape to the compound. These castle walls. And the source of all these materials. By the way, I didn't build any of this in creative mode. If you don't play Minecraft, creative mode is what you can turn on and have access to unlimited resources and be able to float around and fly and not die. There's no danger or anything. I made all this in survival, and there were a couple times where I turned on creative mode to regain something I lost that I thought was unfair, and I was going to quit if I didn't do. One of them was I was in the end, and my computer couldn't handle it, and it froze up, and I just crashed into the void, lost everything I had, all of my netherite stuff. I don't even know if this is the top of the line stuff anymore. But my little avatar, I got a Goku skin, which, the name of the channel is based on Goku, Son, Vegeta combined. It's a very big Dragon Ball Z fan and Star Wars fan, so that's where it came from. I don't know what I have in all these shulker boxes. Some useful stuff or another. But let's go to the mines. So the easiest way to get around is just fall. Hunt to some water. Because you're not going to take any fall damage. And in the beginning, I need to eat some food. I think this was the early... Yeah, so the early mines, it was, it was some strip mining. Oh, no, this is a mine. This is a generated mine shaft that I'd farm in. Not farm, mine in. And then I went down as time progressed and different versions came out, like the one that lowered bedrock level. It was just a seamless transition. I like that update because I didn't have to move super far out to get somewhere new. Here's the standard branch mining. So why people mine like this in Minecraft, for those that don't play, you make a tunnel and then you branch out. And what is this level? Like minus 10? 11. So I can't point to it, but where it says XYZ minus 43, 11, that 11 is the height I'm at, and you have the biggest chance to get diamonds if you mine like this. 2x2 tunnels where you're going to see the exposed block. This is leaving a little bit to be gained from having 3 in the middle, but you're trying to find diamonds, which was a good building material. I won't go all the way over there. Nothing too interesting. The simple strip mining was the basic strategy, because you see this is different ores, that's redstone, iron. I kind of left them here because I wasn't interested when I was going down here. This was leading to just a different, a deep slate mine. I was trying to farm a bunch of deep slate. Just mined out this whole room. Just try... the above mines, you're looking for a few scarce blocks and you're not really as interested in the main stone. This, I was actually just trying to get a bunch of deep slates. So I was just mining the entirety of everything. And I do have a haste enchantment, that beam of light that you may have noticed as providing that enchantment, and it comes from a pyramid where you put a beacon obtained from killing a boss. Oh, there's a zombie or something. I haven't engaged in combat in quite a while, so I'm not gonna mess with that. Then went a little deeper. I don't know what's all the way down here. Maybe I was just trying to get to bedrock. Some branch mining. Yeah, there's bedrock. I just got to bedrock and stopped. Stairs let you climb pretty fast. Then we'll go up the bubble elevator, doors to hold it in, just so I can access it easily and it's not spilling everywhere. Yeah, up top, looks like the rain has stopped. So over here is a little town. I do have villagers somewhere, just not right here. Here's a little town that I built. Here's the mini castle walls. I was thinking of this as like a little fiefdom, just on the outskirts of my main castle walls. I think and I was just testing out, trying to build different housing styles from scratch. I didn't really have a template for it. I was just trying to do what was what. Got some aged copper here, some blue nether trees. I forget what they're called. This house I actually used as a storeroom. Yeah, I guess my copper. Got different labels for things. Pretty full up. Some soul campfire, very intense. But I was prepping to move some villagers over here from my real villager source. A dining table, a couple beds. I really like the blue and blue wood blackstone combo. I don't know what the thought behind this room was. I forget. Little ice tower, just a tiny little shack here, a little pyramid house. I used to love diorite. If anyone watches Hermitcraft, I know BOO is a big fan of diorite, and I didn't know it was supposed to be a garbage material. I mean, I know it's one of the common materials, but I always thought it looked like marble and looked pretty nice, so I agree with him on that. Yeah, here I was preparing for an entry path into the little town, but never came to fruition. Here is an extended, pyramid to put a beacon on. I only have like a couple beacons, so I just move them around. I think there's 2 there. Just moved a couple beacons around and just built an extended pyramid here. I had cleared out all this forested area and made it kind of flat, and then I kind of didn't like it, so I started planting different trees. There's acacia trees over here. I think it might be mainly acacia. That's my favorite type of tree. My favorite type of wood. I love the gray bark and the orange texture to the wood. So that was one of my favorites to build with. But over here, I built I think spruce wood, and is it deep slate brick? Or, yeah, is it deep slate brick or blackstone brick? I don't know. Yeah, it's spruce wood in here. Got a main fire. Got a couple armor stands. I didn't fill it out, but I did build several rooms into it. I was planning on filling it out eventually, but there's a lot of this stuff is pretty ambitious. Very large house. I didn't have any frame of reference for this house. I just built up myself. I used a lot of trapdoors, a little bit of carpet, because a lot of Minecraft YouTubers I watched made good use out of trapdoors for decoration. This entire floor is trapdoors, which makes it a little impractical. If you click on it accidentally, you might just fall through. So, but I thought it looked cool. I loved having a mix of barked wood, some of the exposed ends of the wood, some trimmed wood, or whatever you call it. I can't remember. Lanterns for lights, and some carpeted blocks. Sea lanterns were another one of my favorite things. And yeah, I've got the red carpet in here. Ender chest. I should probably have. I wish I had some rockets in here. I might have rockets in one of these shulker boxes. I'll take a pause and look for more soon, but that's what I have in my ender chest. The ender chest, if you don't play Minecraft, it is something you can put them anywhere, and it's kind of like cloud storage. Like, you can just access the same thing from wherever. And these shulker boxes have extra capacity, so you're not just limited to this inventory. What do I have in my pick at? Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Mending. Dang, that thing's loaded. Yeah, try to get everything loaded with as much as I can. I think I have Sharpness 5 on the sword because that's general damage to anything. Smite 5 is for undead characters. Yeah, that's over here. There's a farm I made over here. This was an observation deck where I was supposed to sit and be safe and just let time pass. So I go here and encase myself in glass. I was supposed to buy time for this farm to work over here. This was a squid farm that I think failed spectacularly. Oh, there's a lot of bad guys. Yeah, I won't stay in this area because get in the water. Failed spectacularly because it's too close to the water. I needed to be really far away for squids to spawn just right there. So that was a fatal mistake, and I didn't feel like taking it out or redoing it, so I just kind of left it. It was just a pain. Over here, I got tired of making straight up walls, and I thought it'd be cool to add a little waterfall, so that's what I did. With some prismarine blocks up at the top. I think the waterfall's messed up. Yeah, right there's messed up a little bit, but what are you gonna do? Let's get some of that. This is my, like, kind of Atlantis style area made of all prismarine. It's like a little coliseum, a library with librarians, a church, and there's the little boarding house where I bred the villagers. So I'm not gonna kill them, but just want an innocuous item to hold. Okay. I think I named them based on which spell book they had that I wanted. So this guy's Thorns 3. I don't know if that's the max or not. Affinity, Sharp, Mender. Mending for 1 emerald. And I do have a zombie factory somewhere. Some of them aren't one emerald per book because I think I just stopped. Oh, I didn't let a bunch of them escape. But another group of individual merchant villagers are over here. They buy. Oh no! What? They turned into witches? How did that even happen? Ah, I didn't know that. That's sad. Well, there's a bunch of guys over there. I'll have to kill some of them that they buy different stones for. It's like 1 stone block per emerald. That's really sad. I haven't been on this in years. That happened. I hope in here's not messed up. Okay, so you may have noticed they're all wearing blue or red. And I went and found villages in, I forget which biome the red's in, but there's the ice village and then the red clothed village. They were far away. I went over, I found them using some website that told me where they were generated. Brought them all the way by boat. And this guy is a little different. But whenever they had new villagers, I eliminated and removed from the population the ones that had the plain clothes because I just wanted these 2 styles. Over here, where these train tracks led them to this, and this would lead to a trapped zombie, which would convert them into a zombie villager. If you don't play Minecraft, when a villager is converted to a zombie, you can cure them with a potion of weakness. You throw this potion on them, you feed them a golden apple, and then they change back. And when they change back, they're grateful and give you a discount on their trades. So this guy's taking 2 stones for an emerald, and I think you need to do 1 more conversion to get it down to 1. So not the best treatment of my people, but it got results. All right, fine. I'll go the other way. You don't want it here. Just gotta get back up. But yeah, this little village probably took the most time, even more than the castle walls, just with trying to get all the villagers here. I only needed a couple of them per type to build off of. And we got the church over here. I think we got people buying wool or something. I brought the shepherds and the priests here because the shepherds are shepherds of men, and then the priests. Oh, they got a random fisherman here. Do I not have any priests? They convert to trades based on the item you put here. So the loom for the shepherds. Must be a barrel somewhere for the fishermen, or I don't know. I don't know where it came from. Gotta make sure they can't escape because they can't open the gates themselves. I think they can open doors by themselves, but not gates. Another thing. So this is an iron golem farm. This was a pain in the butt to make because it involves trapping a zombie and villagers, getting them into position. And they just would not cooperate. And the zombie kept dying. So there's this zombie here in a crate, in a cart. And you have to name him and protect him from the sun or he'll die. I think after 3 times luring one in, getting it there, and naming it, it died. And I think this is one of the things I went to creative mode for, just to get around, because I was going crazy. Quick pause just to go get some rockets and show you another thing. This was my quarry, and I marked it with a tall tower of just random stones. I'm glad I did, because I'd forget where it was if I didn't check this. But this is where I just went to mine large quantities of kind of generic stones. Took a little tumble there. So I mined out this whole area, just in all kinds of directions. I think I went deeper too, but just mined this out straight, and I had a pyramid somewhere. But how do I get down? I think there was more to it. You just find some steps. Oh, there we go. And just a little more. This is where I really mined out far. Yep, so torches everywhere to prevent mob spawns. Yeah, just mine as far as as you can see here. It took a while. I mean, like, plenty of professional Minecraft players do a lot more than this on bigger scales. But I was just trying to get a large collection of stone, diorite, granite, all the kind of standard fare stones. But yeah, spent a lot of time here. It was fast because I had the enchantments. But if you don't have an enchantment, this is the speed which it goes at. It's not slow, but it's not you just wave it. When you get the haste enchantment, the little gold pickaxe in the top right corner, you just wave your pickaxe around, and you can just mine it with just a little touch. I need to design a quicker way out of this. I'll pause for that. All right, here's the tricky part. I need to launch myself out. Okay, there we go. Kind of a cool set of cliffs over there. Never did much with that. I think that this is where I was farming a bunch of sand. And that might be why I have this little tower here. Just a wood tower. What is this? Is this a boat? Sunken ship or something? I don't know. Yeah, not too much more to show. I can go to my nether world. I don't know how much I did with that. And I did, one of the last things I did before I stopped playing this world actively is I did get above bedrock in the nether. So, there's nothing really to show there. But I'll just go through the nether portal. Hopefully nothing too dangerous is on the other side. I think it's just a controlled little outpost. Yeah, I didn't do too much with my nether. It's just a means to get to different places. Yeah, so Taiga Village, End Portal, Jungle. I'm glad I labeled these things for myself because I would definitely forget. Nether Fortress, Icebergs, Ice Village, Desert Biome, and Ocean Temple. Oh, the Ocean Temple. Might be worth going there. So, I'm not going to show I might not show the entire trip over to that area. But if you don't play Minecraft, it might seem weird that you have this nether. It's kind of like the underworld. It's in a different dimension. And the practical purpose of it for a lot of players is just traversing long distances. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in it for its own sake, but you go to the nether, I think one block is like 8 blocks in the overworld. So it's just quick access to different areas of your world, which is essentially infinite. And these ocean temples are pretty cool. So that's why I think it's worth going to one. Hopefully don't come across too much resistance. Oh, no, I'll go the other way. I think it was down a different area of this tunnel for the Ocean Temple. So instead of going up over here, alright, move it, man. We went this way. I'm just gonna pause until I actually get there. Alright, so I think I got to the area I was trying to get to. And this is a portal that links to where an Ocean Temple is. This was part of a farm where I just generated a bunch of prismarine. I think they come through the nether portal, and then they die and fall down, and then I was able to just, with their prismarine crystals, craft a bunch of prismarine. That's how I made my, what is it, little Atlantis-style place. The actual nether portal to help operate it, I think it's up here. Yeah. Because I had 2 different ones linked to generally the same area. One up high as an observation deck to actually run it. And the other one down there for the victims of my farm. Let's go on this other side. If it ever loads. I don't know why the nether portal's taking so long for me. Okay. Here it is. Yeah, this is where I guess an Ocean Temple used to be. And I built a farm on it so that these particular fish would spawn there. These guardians. Man, I'm like above the clouds. I guess there's not a ton to see with it, but yeah, there's the skeleton of the Ocean Temple down there. It's dangerous. They're all clamoring. Yeah, they're all going in there and dying. Dang. I guess I'll go in this portal. I don't know what's different about this one. Just see where it goes. Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of little farms and offshoots that I have everywhere, but I'm not gonna go through all of those in this video. back in my original house to look at a couple things before wrapping up. One, I think, had a basement where I'm hearing the villagers. Yeah, in the basement here, I just had a bunch of villagers that I transported manually. They trade in. They buy paper. They're cartographers. No. Oh, I sell them glass panes, and get emeralds from them. Some of them I had converted to zombie and back, and some of them I hadn't. Or do the discounts wear off? None of these guys look discounted. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, they're down here. There's one more thing I want to drop into, and then I'll wrap up the video from there. There's so much more in this world to, I don't know, there's the bones to cover, but I feel like I've covered most of the spirit of this world. And the one thing I thought was cool, I built this hole where I could just do a straight drop and consider this the treasure room. Just having, you know, little gem-like constructions. Lapis lazuli, diamond blocks, gold, emeralds. And then a lot of geo amethyst. A lot of those built down here. I think of this as a little treasure room. And then, of course, the bubble elevator to get all the way back up top. So yeah, that's it for this one. Pretty long video, just to share a private Minecraft world. I know my channel is not about Minecraft, so to those of you that did decide to watch that are my regular viewers, thank you. Let me know what you think. Does this make Minecraft interesting to you? If you are a Minecraft player, let me know what you think about my world, and the complexity to it, the quality. Do you think I did a good job? Do you think there was some bare bones stuff? Oh yeah, this is a moat. I dug around the whole castle. It just made sense to have a moat around a castle. But yeah, I'd love to hear from you, especially players or people that don't normally watch my channel that are Minecraft players or interested. Let me know what you think. I never thought I'd share this world publicly. When I was playing this actively, I didn't have any idea I was going to make a YouTube channel for this game or another game. And I ended up making one for a different game, but I thought I wanted to take advantage of having a little bit of an audience and share this world. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And if you're a regular viewer of the channel, see you next time.